Good or well? Yeah, my wife Polly, it's well, 100%. So she reminds me of that all the time. All right, let's warm up together. All righty. Get the blood flowing, wake up the joints, find our root. And you can see that I'm kind of stepping a little bit at the same time. So I'm waking up this idea of full body connected movement, my whole body connected and moving and working together. And I'm just using this Tai Chi drumming motion to feel that, right? Good. Excellent. Get the juices flowing. Excellent. We settle right into our Tai Chi posture. Everybody here knows what we're up to today, so just take a moment. Settle and sink down into your root. Good. We float the hands and elbows forward here, creating the circular shape, right? With the palms facing your body, generally around the hip area. Your elbows just slightly bent. So that motion of bringing the elbows and hands forward, the shape that we create, essentially helps us connect the arm with the rest of the body, which is what we want to maintain as we continue to move our body in different directions and through different shapes. Yeah? So just with me, with that in mind, we're fully connected, we're rooted down below, we're lowering our center of gravity by softening everything up through here, letting it melt and sink downwards. Here we are. And then arms connected, and then arms moving. So I want you to, as we start to move the arms through these patterns, I want you to, like we talked about during that warm-up, I want you to have the sense that your whole body is part of that action. It's not just your hands or your arms, right? But it's your whole body sinking, rooting. It's your whole body filling up and expanding and back down. That's what we're going for 100% of the time in this class. Full body connected movement, right? So we soften all the tension up above, allow it to sink downwards. We lower the center of gravity. We, above anything else, keep our focus on the root, the connection to the ground. Excellent. And we flow. And helping us find that flow is the breath inside, right? So we breathe in and fill up and pressurize, exhale, let it sink down and back into the ground. Good. All right. So with that in mind, good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome. And feel free to, find spaces here and there, and, don't worry about. It's better that you feel good about where you are, that you're not pinned against the wall or somebody else. So just find a spot. And there's plenty of room if people want to take a big step forward. That's fine too. Here we are. We're just going to flow through the opening sequence of our form. We're going to take it to both sides and try to put these initial concepts we're talking about into practice. Here we go. Find your root. Settle your body. We're going to breathe in. Full body connected movement. Breathe out. We're going to breathe in. And we're going to breathe out. Shift that weight. Grab that ball. Rotate. Shift. Step. Good. Nice. And ward off. We're going to step back from here and breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Shift to the right. Grab that ball. Rotate left. Shift. Same thing, opposite side. Grab that ball. Good. We're going to take it a little further this time as we go to ward off left. Rotate. This time to the roll back and across. Good. And press. And pull. And push. And pull. And return to the front. Big breath in with me. Inhale. To an exhale. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to continue that a couple more times. Each time, though, let's just reset our mind and focus on just these few principles that we're talking about, and let's review them right now. So take a moment on this chilly, damp Sunday morning and find your root, right? First and foremost, always come home to this, which is find that root. Soften, sink, root, grip. That's it. Now we got to do something with this, right? Float the hands and elbows forward, connecting the body, or the arms rather, with the torso. Yeah. Think of hands on the steering wheel, right? And we're going to whole body drive to the right and the left, right? As we do that action, right? Our whole body connected, working together. Continue with softness up here, so that release any tension that might creep in as you think of turning the wheel, right? Keep the softness away. Keep your alignment and your focus down into the root. All right. So this is what we're going to put into practice as we flow through those shapes, right? The same feeling. Just go for the feeling. So starting right there from home base, find your root and your shape. Good. Sink a little bit more to connect. And inhale, breathing in. Arms are connected, whole body is moving. Inhale. We're going to shift to the left foot first, grab the ball, rotate to the right, and shift, and step. Good. And ward off, and we'll continue. Grab the ball, stepping out, shift, and ward off to the rotate, roll back. Good. Root. Whole body movement. Very, very good. Winding and returning to the front. Same thing on the other side, breathing in and breathing out. In and out. Shift to the right, rotate left, step. Good, nice. Ward off, grab the ball. Whole body connected movement, rotate. Very good. And press, to pull, push, very good. Pull. All right, big breath in with me, inhale. To the exhale, right, so in some ways, one of the hardest concepts to figure out is how to use the arms and the energy of the arms properly, right? How can we do all these actions, the push, the pull, the turn, the throw, all of these things without just trying to use this muscle force up here, right? We want to use the whole body instead. So just look at that for a moment. Watch me. I'm just going to randomly move, right? So I can do this, right? Right, one, pull, watch my arms and my shoulders. Okay, so you saw that. Now, do something slightly different. right, did you notice anything different visually? What did you see different?
The torso moving.
Uh-huh. Anybody else?
Seemed to come from the core.
Oh, interesting. Good. Yes. Mm-hmm. Torso, the core.
The whole body.
The whole body, right? Yes, to all of that. Anything else? Any more powerful? Oh yeah, exactly, right? So I'm coming full circle to what we talked a little bit about the last couple classes, and we started talking about this getting the hips involved, right? So yes to everything you said, and the way that I'm able to do all of that, connect the body into one unit, to be powerful, to translate or move the energy I'm getting from my root up and out through here, right, is right into here. So I'm just pointing out one more sensation that we want to tune into, the feeling, which is what's happening to our bodies right in here as we move, okay? Because what we all do, and some of us more than others, right? But we stay stiff through the hips, right? We think that that's going to keep us balanced and stable and strong and everything. But what it's doing is it's just creating a roadblock. It's a traffic jam. And it's not allowing all that great energy we're pulling up here to get anywhere, right? So just to wake up that sense of, that sensation a little bit. From our opening posture, just a quick squat downwards, and only go as far as you're comfortable going, right? But feet shoulder width apart, you're just literally going to squat and sit down as far as you can, and then come back up, right? So we're really exercising and pushing that a little bit, right? I see a lot of good straight, flat backs, so that's great. Just keeping an eye on that. Mm-hmm. We're going to do that one more time. I see a lot of eyes up and heads up, which is good. That's good. Supporting the lower back. Everyone's doing it properly. Good. All right. Good. The next one we're going to do, we're all going to face this side of the room, right? Just put a slight little bend in the knees, not a squat, just a slight soften the knees a little bit. And we're going to straighten out our spine, and we're going to tilt our back forward, creating a tabletop, right? Creating a tabletop, and then come back up. Do that a couple, again. Nice and slow, like a stretch, right? And come back up. We're going to do that one more time, kind of nice and slow, like a stretch. Go to tabletop, and then come back. Okay, it's very important, obviously, to keep the back straight or flat, right? And the spine straight, so that when you bend over, your back is like this and not curvy like this, okay? Keep it flat. We're just going to do the same thing a couple more times. Again, we're kind of just going to figure out what it feels like. This time, I want you to put energy in that hip, let's call it a hip hinge, right? Hinging over, hinging up. I want you to put a little bit of energy in coming back upright. So from this position to feel the energy, like there's cables, there's chains here going, right? Pulling those hips straight forward again. So come down, nice and slow to tabletop, and then a little shoot up, right? And a down, and a little shoot up, right? Put just a little bit of energy and do it one more time. All right, good. So Romanian deadlift, RDL, all these different names for the same kind of thing. It's that bend and that energy that is going to allow us to connect the whole body into one unit as we flow through these shapes and be powerful, right? And that's what we're going for. So let's give it a go. Go back to the form now. try to translate that feeling through the hips here, boom, 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 into these shapes that we're doing. So here we go, breathing in and breathing out. There it is, right there. And breathing in and breathing out. Here it is again. Shift, grasp, rotate, shift, step. Here it is again as you shift, go right, and then up. There it is, And we're gonna step out. Winds, here it is again, the other way, and up, good. Here it is again. Good, press. Pull, here it is again. Here it is again, all right? Okay, so there, good. And to the front. Let's try the same thing to the other side. Right on into it. Hip, good. Hip. Step. Hip. Ward off, good. Heel, step, hip. Rotate, hip hinge. All right. Back, hip hinge. And forward, hips forward. Yeah, see the power now coming through. Big breath in with me. Inhale, huge breath. And an exhale. Okay, so I heard a lot of hums. And I think that maybe you start to think, or you feel it now.
But I have a question.
Yeah.
When I move to the corner,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm doing whole body or not, because I'm not sure. I feel like the bottom half and the top half might be disjointed.
Show me. Show me. No pressure. Just, yeah. It's all good. Yeah, That's right. Yeah. Press. Yeah, that's good.
Is it all one body?
It is. Yeah, it is. Let's do it together. We'll talk about it. Good. That was good, by the way. Here we go. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Shift and rotate. Shift, step, wind, and good. Nice deep breathing. Yeah. Pull, push, nice deep breathing back. And let's take the same thing to the other side. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Find that root, connect the body. Good. Rotate, roll back. So if we're here, let's pause right here for a moment and go into ward off left here, or grasp the sparrow's tail right here. All right, we've got that shape. And we're going to rotate to the corner. So now we're going to shift the weight back for the roll back, right? This is when we shift the weight into the back foot and then change the hand position to do this, right? What I want you to do is feel your root in this position. You've got the weight on the front foot, both feet are firm and flat. Your body's connected. So I want you to feel at this moment that it's your hips, that feeling of the hips getting pulled back over that back foot. That's where the shift of weight's coming from as we roll back. Good. And then hands across, up, press, and pause right there. Just go back into grasp the sparrow's tail. Let's do that rollback sequence a couple times. We're going to rotate, roll back, across, up, and here. Again, rotate, just flow right into it. Okay. All right, good, good, good. So I think, go ahead and just shake out your feet, make sure you're not getting stiff. I see a lot of good things. I still see a lot of arms moving around, right? So let's just remember that let's face each other and go into that shape, that ward off shape, right? Here we are. We're right here, grasp the sparrow's tail. So our whole body's connected. We're rooted down below, right? And where the nose and belly button, I think, one thing that throws us off a little bit is the alignment of everything up above. So nose and belly button kind of tracks with the hands, right? As we come back, as we come over, see the hands and the nose and the belly button. Boom. Hands and the nose and the belly button. And watch this, hands and the nose and the belly button. Track together, right? Let's try that again. Yes, please.
So as you're bringing your arms up, are you rooted in the back foot or do you shift? Because I always thought we were rooted in the back foot.
Yeah, actually. So let's do that together and we'll talk it through as we do. So let's face this side of the room, right? And ward off. Right? So we're going to rotate, roll back, and then weight in the back foot as you're here. Yeah? And then we're going to shift the weight and bring the hands up at the same time. Right? We're going to shift the weight and bring the hands up at the same time. Rewind. Put your weight in the back foot, hands down at the hips. Ready to go. So the shift of weight is also the wind up. And that keeps the wind up is what helps keep our body connected. Right? So we're here. We're shifting and winding at the same time. Trying to look behind to the back corner of the room almost. Winding up like a rubber band, right? And then with the weight in the front foot, press that front foot deep into the floor as you unwind. Boom, press like a slingshot, right? So from right here, ward off, rotate, roll back, come across, shift and wind, and let it go. Boom, into the pull, forward to the push. Beautiful. Back to the pull, and to the front. Okay, good, 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 good. So, the hips.
What I realized was that if I keep my 2 feet on the ground, I know it may be different from each person. As long as the weight shifts, but the 2 feet, because sometimes I'm going like this, a little bit of this foot rises up, and then I
Oh, interesting.
lose my
Yes, you do. You lose balance.
balance.
You lose root and you lose balance, right? Good reminder. Let's pause. So we'll flashback. Icy pond. We're on the icy pond. And we're just go ahead and walk, a little free form walk. And I want you to take turns and circles and just move in all directions. Every step you're going to pay attention to. Be mindful of each step. As if we're walking on an icy pond and we don't want our feet slipping out from under us. Feel free to move in a circle. Feel free to change your direction or to take a couple steps backwards even. But each step, mindful, your foot is going to fall flat and deeply rooted, right? And in order to do that, you have to keep that softness up above. You have to land with that lower center of gravity. Go ahead and get your arms into the show here also, right? Your arms aren't just dangling on holiday. They're connected to the body. They're moving. Now, as you continue to float and, you're walking on the ice, start doing some action with your hands, right? Intent. You're reaching and grasping, you're pushing, you're pulling, you're turning and throwing, and start to connect those dots. Deep root with every step, full body connected movement as we're flowing. Right, rest, and pull. Put some energy in that action too. Push and pull. Good. 10 seconds. Good. Keep going. Good. 3 seconds. Nice. Excellent. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I don't stop and observe often enough. I'm going to start doing that a little bit more because it's helpful. And one quick observation from that moment is keep in mind as you move your body around that try to keep your feet apart, right? Try not to cross your feet or get them too close together in general, right? As you're walking, as you're turning, right? Try to avoid crossing your feet, and try to avoid actually, getting them too close together. As you walk, just keep your feet shoulder width apart. That's balance and that's stable, right? If you're on the uneven Maplewood sidewalks, it's going to help you survive and save your knees and everything else, especially with the icy weather coming. Just keep that in mind. Okay. Let's go and do the whole form. Sound good? All right. We're going to go from start to end. Don't think too hard now. Just flow and go for, good feelings. That's it. All right. Here we go. Going to do the whole form straight through. Let's take 3 deep breaths with me and then we'll start. Ready? Breathing in. Breathing out. Take your time with the exhale. Let it go. Breathing in. Breathing out. No rush. Breathing in. And breathing out. Nice deep root and inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Shift. Rotate. Good. Step. Good. To ward off left. Good. To ward off right. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Rotate. Roll back. To the press. To the pull. To the push. And back. Good. Pluck. Block. Play the guitar. Shoulder strike. White crane spreads its wings. Brush knee. Good. Play the guitar. White crane. Brush knee. Excellent. We're going to continue as we step. As we step, pour the tea, punch. Needle at the C bottom, flat back. Good. Keep going. Nice deep breathing. Continue to flow. Connect all those dots, the root. Good. Nice. All right. And halfway home. All right. Continue as we Step and brush knee to the back corner. Rotate and roll back. Good. To the press. No, nose, knees, toes. Nice root. Wind. Get that energy. Get those hips engaged. Full body action here. Here it is. Step. Full body engaged. And pull. Good. Block. Grasp. Step. All right. Stepping back. Very, very nice. Part the horse's mane. Stepping forward. Wave hands in clouds. Breathing in. Stepping. Setting up our single whip. Coming up. Snake creeps down. Keep that back nice and flat. Good. Full body's engaged here. Keep the tension out of the upper body as you do all of these actions. Good. Keep going. Very good. Box the ears. Breathe. Root. Setting up the single whip. Fair lady at the shuttle. Full body's engaged here, working and moving together. Rooted energy coming from the root. Energy being directed and powered by the hips. Very, very good. Nice deep breathing. Opening sequence. Press, pull, breathe, wind. Release that tension in the upper body as we get deep into the form. Snake creeps down. Whole body coming up together through the hips. That's it. Whole body reaching, striking, winding. Good, 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 good. And punch, back, push, and back. Nice. Big breath. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Good, 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 good. So 1, 2, 3, right? So what I want us to do is we're going to start facing this side of the room with our right foot forward. And we have this action. Right fist over fist. Palms facing towards the front of the room. Right? So here we are. Shift your weight into the back foot once. And right, I want you to bring the hands down, facing your body, right? We're going to circle the hands, shift the weight forward, and land in that position, right? So we're here with the weight back in the back foot, right? Hands on the steering wheel. We're going to shift the weight, wind up, and strike that way. Good. Go back one more time. Hands on the steering wheel, weight in the back foot. So shift the weight forward and wind up right, and right there. Boom. All right. Let's do that again. Only I want you to keep your weight, start with your weight in the back foot. Feel the root. Just take a moment and feel your root. Your weight is back, your alignment is over that back foot, hands on the steering wheel, arms connected to the body. Okay? All right, you're going to shift your weight forward. I want you to feel those hips transferring the weight from the energy from the root up and out through the top half of your body, right? So here we are, hands on the steering wheel. Shift and rotate, hips. And from right here, from the hips out through the hands. Good. Balance and grasp. Step back. Flip the hands. So imagine you've got an arm, right? Wrist and an elbow, and you're gonna turn that arm upside down, right? So it's right here by your sides, and you're gonna flip it over, right? And land right here into this ward-off posture, right? Shield. And from right under that ward-off posture, from the hip, right? You're going to direct the energy through the hip and the hand at the same time. And there it is. Boom. Right? The whole thing working together. It's not just this, right? It's this and this. Okay? Boom. Right? Circle up and over the hand. And then shift back. So here we are again with that weight on the back foot, that same feeling, only the weight's on the right foot this time, right? And from the hips, imagine you've got the chains, gonna pull forward, right? And back, and return. The closing motion, breathing in and breathing out. Good. We're gonna go right back there again. Let's start right there. So balance. I'm going to step back with the right foot. Flip the arm over as we step forward. Root in the front foot. Energize. Back. Hips. Beautiful. And back. And to the front. Big breath. And close it out. Good. Again. 2 more times. Before we do it again, any questions on that one? Good. Got it. So, yeah, I have as if the palms are facing the front of the room, make the fist, right? That's what we've got with the right foot forward, right? So we've flipped that over, right? Winding up this way and finishing that way, as if both hands grabbing an arm here, right? Push off balance, bring forward and down, flip over, root, right? We're rooted, and from the hips, right? And then up and over and back. Same thing here, from the hips and back. Let's do that one more time together. Good. Ready? So, right foot forward, weight forward in the front foot. Right? We're going to balance. Back, pull down, flip over, circle, back, forward, back. Good. Into the front. Big breath in. Good. One last time. Same thing. I'm gonna cheat and watch a little bit more this time. Here we go. Ready? Back. Good. Good. Keep going. Good. I would like to point out an observation. So the last thing I said was start considering and being mindful of how your feet come close together often, right? We want to avoid crossing or getting our feet close. And the same thing as we flow through these forms and these shapes. This is a way to really slow down and practice that, right? Practice the application. So for instance, just watch my feet, right? 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 I keep my feet apart as I come forward. Keep my feet apart as I come forward. Yes? Mm-hmm. So, boom. I want to be careful not to do this. Okay? Not as balanced and stable, right? Coming forward. Then you're cockeyed, right? Your back knee is already kind of twisted up and not strong or comfortable, right? You got to readjust. Boom. So, right. In this case, there are a couple spots in the form where we do that T motion as we kind of do a quick transfer, but that's very specific to practice that, right? Here, boom, winding, over. And then we just land right back where we were, balance and stable, winding, slingshot, right? It's almost like the elbow and the hip are connected, right? It's all moving, part of the chain. Same thing here, fingers and the hips. Same thing here. Okay, let's do that together. 2 more times. Okay. Here we are. 1, lift, step back. And punch, circle, push, and back, into the front. Big breath. Exhale. Last time. Good. All right, balance, stepping back. Breathe. Excellent. And back. All right, and back. One more, big breath. Excellent. Very good. Right into the Mapo. And just focus on the breath for a moment. All good. Focus on that breath and relax. Nice little feel. Yeah, good. Nice. So I come around, give you a little forward and a push and pull energy, right? And just find your root and your alignment. Find your straight up and down balance and stability, right? And maintain it. Mm-hmm. Right. Continue. Mm-hmm. Good. Good. That's it. Good. Very good. Yeah. Nice deep breathing. When I'm not around, just take the opportunity to focus on the breath. Good deal. Okay. Good. Nice. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Good. Good. Nice. Okay. Boom. Nice deep breathing, everybody. All good. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. Very, very good. Okay. Relax. Relax and shake out the knees. May I borrow you for a moment? Because I want to, and if you could come and face me and get into, we'll do it together. Get into your Mapo and observe both of us and see, right? So we're going to get into our Mapo and settle in and get comfortable. Okay. Does anyone see a difference between my alignment, between our alignments? Okay. How so? Okay. Yeah. Right. So you stay there. You stay there and face me. Right. So if I'm going to attempt to imitate what I see in you. See that? Okay. Yeah. Right. And what's more, I saw a moment ago, and I'll show you, right? So your shoulders is aligned, let's say over your heels, right? And you're trying to compensate then by bringing the knees, and see my heels now are popping up a little bit. That's what I was seeing before, right? So she was here, and then to try to compensate, bringing the knees and the heels start to pop up, right? You're probably feeling pressure in your knees, right? Okay, so that's a sign. Thank you. Thank you. So that's a sign, right? When we start feeling twinginess in our body, right? Something's wrong, right? We need to make a modification. In that case, away from this, first and foremost, what I want to do is bring my upper body, right? Nose, knees, toes, right? We're always going to keep our back flat, our spine straight, right? And I'm going to bring my nose over my knees, right? And make sure that my nose isn't back here, right? Like that. Yeah? And then I'm going to think straight up and down, right? As if I'm squatting straight down to the floor, right? Making sure then, ultimately, that my feet, my toes, my heels, my arches are pancaked to the floor. Okay? So just a quick few seconds here. Right back into Mapo. Nice deep breathing. Find your breath. Good. And remember, you don't have to bend, you don't have to go deep and strong and athletic, right? You don't have to get super aggressive with it. You can stand tall, just keep the softness through the knees, right? Just a little bit. Right, so there it is. Good. Nice. Just a couple deep breaths. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice.
I can't tell whether my back is straight or not.
Your back is just fine. Your back looks fine.
I can't tell whether I'm doing that.
So, yeah, right. So it's a little bit. So look straight down. See here, find your knees. And then tilt this forward just a little bit more like that. That's...
Really?
Yeah, it's going to feel different for you, right?
Yeah.
You're not used to that. So settle into that feeling right there, right now, okay?
Wow.
All right? And then let me have these for a moment. There you go. And hold that shape. Yep. Okay.
Feels so awkward, thank you.
Yeah. So recognize that awkwardness at the moment, right? And so let everybody just step back out from it and shake out the knees and the feet a moment. It really is like coding new language, right? We're going to reprogram some muscle memory, right? So once you find that true posture or that motion, right, and you feel you remember what it feels like, how weird that is right now, you're constantly going to go and search back for that weird feeling until it starts to feel normal, right? Blah, blah, blah. All right, one more time, back into it. So this is your moment to practice that. Right, so cues here on this alignment is always check in with that root first. Are your feet firm and flat, arches, balanced on the foot, right? So the balls of the feet, the heels, the arches, all flat. Then you want to stack your body up over that root to the best of your ability, right? You want to straighten out the spine, so envision you're stretching your, like this crown of your head. That's why they say point the crown of your head up to the ceiling, reach and stretch that. Imagine your spine is stretching up and out through the crown of your head, right? One straight pencil line up the back. All right, now let's think about this upper body alignment. Want the nose over the knees. So you can look down, right? If you're looking back over your belly button and can't see your knees, you gotta tilt that forward until you do. And there it is, good. All good. Find the feeling. Much better. That's good. So stand up a little bit more. So you don't need to bend the knees quite so much. It makes it a little easier, a little more comfortable, right? And heels on the floor. Heels. Yep. Mm-hmm. And you can play with that over time, right? Play with, how much bend or downward motion you have, right? Feel the floor, move it around, settle into it. Good. All right, let's just take a couple minutes here and do a little bit of the push hands activity. And what we're going to do is make something just a little different. We're gonna make 2 lines right here. And we're just going to take 1 minute, and then we're going to cycle and change down the line so that we get a chance to move with everybody. All right. So, yeah, that's good. You stay there, and I'm going to bring you over here, Vidya. Come over here with me, and John. You guys are going to face each other. You guys are going to face each other, and you guys are going to come right here and face each other. Beautiful. And start with your right foot forward. And your right arm, and exactly, and circle, good, good. And start to flow with the hand, exactly. And you're gonna, beautiful. And that's it, good. Keep going, no, this is good. The goal is, yep. Circle and flow. You are trying to get your partner to move their feet, right? And we're being good partners, right? So we want to stay stuck to their arms, right? All right, go ahead and switch. This line, we're going to rotate down one. And Lisa, you'll come back down here. And left foot forward. Left foot forward, left arm up. Yeah, so we'll do this. Good. And then like that. And circle. Beautiful. And go. Beautiful. Very good. Different partners, different feeling, right? Remember, you've got your root. Always, your mind needs to be inside your body, focused on you and your root, your alignment, your energy, right? And when you good. Reset. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. And let's rotate. Yep. So you guys are going to come down. John's going to come back up here. Beautiful. And right foot forward this time. We all got the gist. and reset and go. Do your circles. Got it. So again, you are trying to off balance. You are trying to off balance in a nice way. Politely. And again, keep your focus, your mind inside your body. Your root, good, very nice. Reset. When that happens, reset. Oh no, you keep going. Sorry. Sorry, it was not specific. Beautiful, that's right. And one more time switch. We'll come back home to the person we started with. One more time, yes. And one more time, left foot forward. Excellent. Set and circle and go. Your root, your alignment, your softness. Stay connected. Beautiful, beautiful, nicely done. Just 30 seconds. Nice. Beautiful. And we're good. Thank you so much. Just face me for one moment. Well done. Excellent. It's good stuff. It's nice to feel energy from different people, right? It all comes through really clearly. So here we go. Into Mapo. Just let's reset. You know what to do. Exhale, push it all out. 3 deep breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. Allow your hands to follow that flow back down into the ground. Excellent. Thank you for being here. Great class. All right. A lot of good stuff packed in here. So try to, as you move throughout the day, take that feeling with you, right? Come back to it and it'll start to sink in. Okay?
Thank you.
Have a good one. Yeah, absolutely. Have a good Sunday.